Hey, and we're all in the right place. Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands AP here twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. Before we get started, a couple of announcements. Number one, of course, being we have many other shows here on the channel, such as the League of Amazing Adventurers. That can be seen on Wednesday. The Calling Chronicle, we just finished up our first story arc in that game, and that can be seen on Friday. And of course, we have the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path every Monday night, which you can watch right now, normally at 9. However, due to some technical difficulties, we're starting a bit late. Sorry about that, chat. Alrighty, but I think that's all of our announcements. So I give the floor over to Matt to do introductions and other Matt things.
Speedrun version. McKenna, who are you playing?
If I could be unmuted, that would be great. I'm playing Avi, who's always cosplaying tonight. She completely surprised me, and when I tell you that I screamed at the top of my lungs when she entered the Zoom call, I'm not kidding.
You were very lucky we were not live, chat.
I'm very excited.
RIP headphone users.
All right. Our returning star, Shy, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Victoria.
That is accurate.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
I appreciate the speediness. PJ, who are you playing?
I'm PJ. I play Benji the Pasenji, Shuni, Magus, Stage Magician. Boom. That's all the notes.
Boom. Zoe, who are you playing?
I'm playing Ophelia, Whisper, Bard, Elf, question mark, Witch, Lady, Sing. Let's go.
And who are you wearing?
Who am I wearing? I am wearing Bat Folk Fae. Ooh, so complete with the tiny hair.
Show off the tiny hair.
I find that somewhat disturbing.
I love the tiny hair so much.
And last but certainly not least, our founder and head honcho, Will, who are you playing?
Ribbit. I'm playing
Will,
Ikura.
this is Twitch. You can't say that.
What can I say? I have just ribbited for our chat's pleasure.
That's rotten.
Nope.
Nope. But yes, I'm playing
I'm
Ikura,
taking your hero point.
a summoner,
Yeah, take it.
a summoner who summons Fae.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So in that case then, Will, why don't you roll that intro? I remembered that we have an intro this week.
We do. One. And we're back. Matt, why don't you tell us what happened last time?
Well, last week, contrary to my expectations, we started off with a bit of a bang almost. The players had 3 tasks to assemble the materials needed for a ritual. And the first one they picked turned out to be the one with a possibly flesh-eating mushroom man who attempted to spray his spores all over everyone. It was horrible. And then when that didn't work, he just did the Dark Souls 1 thing where he tried to punch people in the face, being a mushroom man. Thankfully, the party managed to make reasonably quick work of him, even managing to prevent him from escaping, which he was supposed to do.
Thank you, Zoe, Benji, and Avi.
And then the party, some of them still suffering the effects of the horrible purple pox, managed to acquire the materials for the rest of the ritual, return to campus. Despite their best efforts, they were not able to actually complete the ritual, but it wasn't required. It was just an attempt. You guys are new. Yeah, none of you died. You managed to get some spiritual healing from Kiara to help with the purple pox. So you guys are going to start the next day in full health. And also important to note, because I thought it was a very sweet thing to do, Benji decided to take upon himself to volunteer his services as a babysitter for the one single mom in the dorm, who is very grateful and was left in the care of the humanoid spider children.
Just Lucas the spider with their big eyes, and I taught them some card tricks.
It was delightful. It's always nice to make children smile.
Oh.
But anyway, back to
Not
adventure.
spider children. Jesus. You should
I
have
mean,
burned them.
Cute. Oh no.
Sometimes they're not spiders. Sometimes
Ah.
things not spiders.
Some things are
they're little
constant.
babies.
Jai wanting to destroy children is a constant of the world.
And to be fair, I also have crippling arachnophobia, so I'm just not looking at any pictures of them.
That's fair.
But the next morning, you guys assemble for another one of your tasks. And when you arrive at the meeting place, you are met by, quite interestingly enough, strands of glowing dawn Zenwi. It's a hard name to pronounce. Who actually looks a little more rested than you guys have ever seen her. And Ignacy, who, I'm going to ask, what is everyone wearing today? Their characters.
Okay, Igor's got this. Igor's in their cult robes.
Okay,
Because that's all they own.
fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah, I only have the one outfit myself, so I'm there with my good boy hat, my blue vest.
Yep.
Yeah, I also have like my go-to, my little bat coat, with my little kind of almost bandolier of herbs and spell components.
I have found Ophelia's calling. Ophelia's calling for this campaign is to make everybody different outfits. Oh my goodness. So Ophelia is donning a pastel orange dress today with a wreath of flowers in her hair. She has some little fruit earrings on, some bows everywhere, a little satchel filled with lavender and peonies dried. Yeah, she extra.
Did you?
De La Tristane, are you putting effort into your outfit today, or disdain?
Oh dear.
I got a cape.
Is it a nice cape?
It's fancy as fuck.
That's what I like to hear. The other reason I asked this is because they have
With a hood.
a note here that says the other student that you're meeting, Ignacy, compliments any particularly well-dressed or good-looking heroes. And sadly, I'm not going to follow Will's example, and not everyone in this world is good-looking, because that's not what's important.
Yeah. I got a fancy as fuck robe cloak thing cape.
So Ignacy very specifically gives Ophelia and De La Tristane quite the appreciative look for their snazzy outfits. He flashes you guys a big toothy smile. Good morning. As you've no doubt gathered, we're here to task you with your assignment for the day. Our ever thoughtful colleague, Ezzy, suggested that each of us petitioning to join the 5 different branches of the Magambia take turns in requesting your assistance. Strands of glowing dawn Tizanwe and I are hoping to become part of the Emerald Bow. Our field of study is the world as it is. We study the communities, people, and events of the present, if you will. There are some people who feel that simple observation and investigation makes us the Magambia's spies, but that misses the point entirely. Today, I'd like you to help us deliver the mail. He points to a basket filled with letters and parcels. It's not flashy, I will admit, but it is vitally important to the members of the local communities. If you find you have time to listen, people are often very willing to share news with those engaged in crucial public service. Tizwane finally speaks up. Many recipients are far outside Nintambu, so I have rented elephant birds for you to ride for the day. She steps over to the large silk sacks bulging with food and odd-looking creams. I've also packed you snacks for the trip. Some hot coffee, spare umbrellas, dry towels, fresh socks, muscle balm, pointing to a toy elephant covered in sticky webs at one of the bags. And apparently one of my children has donated a toy.
Oh. Gee, I
Please
wonder why.
It's my favorite
so
one.
the elephant birds are roosted nearby. Each is a docile, flightless birds that's large in size. So these birds are bigger than you guys, and used to being ridden as a mount. There's one for each of you, and they are friendly enough that they seemingly can be controlled with no checks required.
Huh.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
You just see Igora starting to like go into the mail as if he's about to open up a letter.
Snack. Nope.
Oh, Igora, I don't know if we should. I don't think we're supposed to read them. I think we're supposed to give them to people.
Open it. Open all of them. This is boring.
We always had to read the letters before. We always had to read the letters before we delivered them back home because he didn't want like people getting like outside communication that wasn't positive towards the family.
Oh, we get it. You're from a cult. Good for you.
Old local customs aside, we'd prefer if you didn't damage this mail in any way. Let's see. There are about 24 letters and parcels, all jumbled together. So you're gonna have to sort this out a little bit. And that is the task for the day. There's no time limit on this one, just preferably before the end of the day. Well, good luck. And they kind of wander off.
Thank you. Okay, does anyone have a map? Maybe we can get the addresses and make like a route. That way we're not going back and forth across the city.
Yeah. I could go pick.
I should mention that this is kind of divided up into 5 sections. The first, yes.
What would happen if we didn't deliver mail? Well, what happens if one of the parcels happened to get lost along the way?
I will take your mail, V. And Igor just picks it up.
It should be noted that there are kind of sort of 5 sections to this. The first is just like the first 13 letters, and they can be completely delivered without problem. You just have to do it. So we'll go kind of step by step as you guys encounter some difficulties sorting through this mail. So do you guys want to take care of the easily delivered ones first?
Yeah, knock out as many as we can nice and quick.
All right. So you guys spend a little time running through the city on your lovely birds. And you do run into a few people, and they kind of talk you up a little bit once they get their mail. A woman named Shanasa is excited for her niece's wedding and plans to sew the bride a gold embroidered dress, while another lady named Igna talks about her work rehabilitating injured jungle birds and releasing them back into the world. There's a gentleman named Masubu. He introduces you to his newest puppy, who he found stuck up a tree.
Oh.
And finally, and this is the best one for you guys probably, a man named Jatao offers the heroes a jar of jam. He made too much. So you each get a little jar of jam.
Oh, thank you.
Mine slips out of my hands and breaks.
Oh.
Oh, that is too bad. So yeah, those were the first 13 packages. No real problems there. But as you go through it, you do find that, for instance, 5 letters have illegible addresses due to terrible handwriting. So you'll have to give me a society check to attempt to decipher the writing.
Ooh, I don't suck at that. Let me get that for you.
Can I
Well-
maybe discern the secretive nature
Well,
Yeah.
What I do?
Good boy.
Oh, I did a good
Aw.
boy. Oh, I like doing a good boy. God, you know what I mean.
Yeah, Benji?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Are you
Shut up.
like, you know?
there's a
There's
there's a caveat in the thing here, but I think it just means like they say remember that decipher writing is a trained action. I think that just means that if you're using society for it, you have to be trained in society to use it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Benji is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you guys managed to get through that difficulty fairly quickly. You take a moment on top of your bird and holding jam in one hand. Okay, this way. The second bit of difficulty are kind of not so much addresses, but descriptions. These parcels bear unhelpful directions in place of addresses, such as Chukwu, who lives up the road from the creek, or in one particularly awful case, Mubasu. His mother is Ayeme from Mbewe, and he's from the city, grew up in Ijusa, and moved when he got married, lives with his in-laws now, has many children and 7 dogs, and an ostrich and 4 cats, which I told him would steal his baby's breath, but he wouldn't listen. He has a shrine to Gozra in front of his house, but half of the wave's head fell off, and it looks like a lump now, and that is all written on this one package.
Excellent.
Yeah. The best way to deliver these letters is to keep an eye out for relevant landmarks, which would require a survival check. Or, again, there's also just possibility of diplomacy for gather information.
Yeah, Igor is going to try to ask some people for directions.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use the survival to keep my eyes out for the statue of Gozra with the head knocked off and it looks like a lumpy wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
All right. I'm afraid that is a failure.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my remote access.
We're doing a
That's all.
survival.
Survival, yep.
I think Igora is doing
Oh.
a.
Oh, did it come
Nat
through?
20. Nat 20
I'm
for
a
Kaylee.
survivor.
Yeah, I don't have to do it.
You just charm a local, I don't know, a local boy, and he's so dazzled with your appearance that he volunteers to be your guide for like an hour.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's so helpful. Thank you.
He's just starry-eyed looking at you like, are you a princess?
Oh,
Yes, I
that's
think
so
so. She's not. She's a commoner.
Are
You would
you
know
a princess?
common.
Oh.
Avi just sits there and eats her jam and just watching.
Did it just get colder in here?
I'm like
I thought a little
snoot deep in the jar,
spicy.
just like trying to hide my eyeballs.
Victoria just ignores her like she doesn't exist.
All right.
Moving, shall we?
Okay. Now the next one, there's only the one letter in this section, but it is amusingly referred to as delivery devilry.
Oh, are you kidding me? Roll 20 crashed.
Ah.
Sorry,
What?
guys.
I'll read. This is a bit of text here. So, one letter turns out to be addressed to you guys, essentially, or rather, the Magambian parcel deliverers. The letter inside describes how a previous group of initiates misdelivered a parcel a few weeks ago. The angry grandmother writing the letter eventually realized that the package never reached her granddaughter and is furious as a result.
Yeah, they
You
should be
guys-
fired.
This is, you guys kind of figure out, fixing this is part of your duties for the day, so you should try and resolve the situation as best you can. You guys eventually sort of figure out that the parcel was delivered to the correct street, but the wrong house. The resulting argument has become the talk of the neighborhood. The person the parcel was intended for, Nadidi, obviously wants the parcel back. You guys can go talk to the woman who received the wrongly directed package Jataya.
Let's go knock on their door.
All right, let's go knock on Jataya's
Knock on
door.
the door. There's a table
right.
for two.
It takes a little bit. You guys are eventually directed to the dwelling of Jataya. You knock on her door. She opens it up. She kind of takes you guys in and figures out what you are in just with like a couple heartbeats. Takes a deep breath and then launches into this long explanation while also sort of seemingly looking her nose down at you guys, that since the venerable Magambia had given it to her, the package belongs to her by right. The object is a incredible Mauxi stained glass lamp, which undoubtedly costs a lot of money to both purchase and deliver intact. Jatai is very proud of her unintentional gift and feels no shame of being accused if a few people have accused her of stealing it, but she don't give a heck.
Hey, Matt. Igaru would like to cast a cantrip.
Okay.
God.
Just in preparation for what's about to happen here.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Just so that everyone in the neighborhood can hear about the fact that this terrible person.
Oh no.
Now, are you casting this on you or?
No, this is on me.
Okay.
So what I'm about to say is about to be very loud.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But before he does that, should we offer her some money?
Oh, I was just about to shame her into it.
Oh, I was just gonna cast Daze and steal it.
I got this. Got this. Matt, would it be diplomacy or intimidation you're looking for?
You are trying to shame her into getting it back?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that would be technically kind of a form of coercion. So that would be an intimidation.
Perfect. How'd I do?
18.
18?
That's only an 11. But plus 2 from the blowhorn, or plus 1 from the blowhorn.
All right, so you can attempt to coerce her into giving the lamp and a successful DC 16.
Hmm.
It's like,
and I'm going to just skip to the little bit ahead because you do have something after this. But however, such a tactic spawns complaints from the neighbors, and the resulting backlash infuriates Ignacy and Tuzvani and makes them less likely to befriend you.
Yeah.
Your rep with 2 of your fellow students just went.
But not too much brr on Tizani, because
not even trying. I wasn't even like scaring her. It was more like a wow. So you're going to steal from your neighbors, just very loudly.
Yeah, very loudly.
Yeah.
So the community is like, look, we don't care if you're stealing. We just care that you're breaking the noise violation.
Exactly.
Well,
HOA rules.
Here's the thing. The neighbors probably don't have much in the way of context. And so they see this mob of strangers walk up to one of their neighbors' door and start yelling in her face about them wanting something that she took. You guys sound like a street gang.
Yeah. Either way, those two don't have good spells.
I don't want
It's
to
fine.
sound like a street gang.
All right.
I want to hastily take out some parchment, and I would like to invite all of the neighbors to a concert the following week to apologize for the noise.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. I would like to cast guidance.
Sure.
So you're gonna invite the neighbors who are mad at loud noise to an even louder noise gathering?
To a nice and gentle classical music concert.
It should be noted, the volume of isn't necessarily the problem. It's all the factors put together.
Yes.
That's
all right.
fair.
You said what?
Like if you guys had been making a lot of noise by laughing or something, they wouldn't have had a problem with it.
That's pretty par for the course for me anyway. It's all
Diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeedy.
I'm using a hero point. It's important. It's important to me. It's important to me.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like a 6. Okay. I feel like a 9 isn't even that great. Oh well.
It's not a crit failure.
Writing.
They just kind of give you like, we're not fans of alternative music, and they just kind of close their doors.
Alternative music.
Alternative music.
Uh, I kind of start pulling your little hem of your dress. I'm like,
Should I try the magic tricks? Maybe they might like that.
Let's just go, everyone. It doesn't matter. Come on.
You still have 3 letters to deliver. That's all that's left in your baskets. And these are going to be interesting because these 3 letters are addressed to gods. And they have instructions on how to deliver them.
okay.
All right, so the first letter is addressed to Gozra, deity of wind and weather, and requests that the letter be attached to a kite, flown high in the air, and then cut free.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Do that.
Yeah. Does anyone have a kite? I have a rope. That's about it.
I don't, but I may be able
Oh,
to make
what if
one.
we turn our bat friend into the kite?
Well, no, because we have to let her free, and when I don't think that's safe or nice
I
to
can
her.
only fly for like little short bursts.
We'll just tie her to a string, and then we'll just throw her in the air, and then see what happens.
Well, I mean, it means a lot to me that you think I can fly that high, but I think you have too much confidence in me. I'm not actually capable of flying that high. But thank you. That's really sweet. I think maybe if we got some paper and some sticks and some strings, I might be able to make something.
Okay. I'll go look for the sticks. Who wants to go look for the paper?
Well, considering how much paper I just used, I still have some of those that people didn't take.
Yeah, okay. And I think I might have some string in my repair kit.
If you guys want, give me a quick society check. Anyone who wants to.
Sure.
Oh, right.
Avi.
Avi.
You actually find a nearby shop that sells those little kind of paper windmills on a stick, that spin. And they actually have some paper nearby that for like a single silver piece, you can get as much material as you need to make a full kite.
Oh, okay.
You will have to craft it yourself. So someone will have to make a crafting check. Anyone in the party wants to.
I can do that. I would appreciate a guidance though.
What's your crafting?
7.
Okay, perfect. You got a guidance from me.
Yeah. And I don't have that spell, so I can't help.
13.
No, crafting is just a skill. Or do you have? Sorry, you don't have the skill.
13.
13, Matt.
I'm afraid that's one short.
No.
Does anyone else want to try?
There we go.
Oh, Ophelia.
It's heart-shaped.
You're just like, I'm used to making my own props. Oh yeah, you whip that up. So you guys, you do get it up in the air. It's still a little rainy though, so it's not the best. I'm gonna need either a athletics or sleight of hand check to get it up in the air, unless someone has invested in kite lore.
Is sleight of hand, is that thievery?
Thievery. Yeah.
All right, I am trained in thievery.
Okay,
if no one
me
else
as well.
is.
I have a 6.
Oh, it's much better than me.
And you guys do have this on a string, so if you fail, you can one of you can try after the other person.
Okay.
All right, we're guiding this.
I'll roll to aid.
Oh, okay. We're at a 16 plus a. Okay, that's a 27.
Yep.
Nice.
I think. Yeah, I don't know how high that kite goes, but it kind of goes.
Wait, so was Ophelia rolling the primary, or was Benji rolling the primary?
Well, I unfortunately said I was going to roll to aid. So
Plus
You were
2.
aiding. You were aiding.
Oh yeah, because it's a crit. It's a +2.
Yep.
Okay.
That was exactly
17.
what you needed.
So an
then.
18. An 18.
With the guidance.
Ah, forgot the guidance. Yes, then you're fine. You made it by just an extra 1. So yeah, it flies up nice into the air, and you guys cut it loose, and it seems to disappear into a little puffy cloud. That's 1 down.
You're welcome, Chigozra.
The second one is addressed to a god that we all owe a great debt to, Nethys.
Oh.
And the letter explains that 5 different spells must be cast upon the letter at once within the same round. So thankfully, you guys have 5 people in the party right now.
Or cantrips.
Fortunately, the letter writer has no qualms if the letter is destroyed in the process, and in fact expects better results that way. So all I'm going to need from you guys is I want each of you to describe a spell that you're going to cast on this letter, because you're all essentially going in a little circle and putting your hands into the middle of the circle on top of this letter and casting a spell. But it has to be a different spell from all of you.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go last because as a magus, I'm mostly just a blasty. So I want to hopefully
Right.
not
Slow up
destroy
the
this
letter.
thing. I probably would, honestly.
Yeah.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. Sorry.
That's okay.
You can cast Sanctuary on the letter.
That's
Sounds
a
like it
level.
would work.
That's a big level spell to drop on a letter.
You inadvertently protect the letter from all the other spells.
Protect the letter from harm.
So
I think I'm
um,
also gonna protect the letter from harm.
But did
Well-
she say
because
better
otherwise-
results?
Well,
yes, but if you
it's not
destroy
required.
before all 5 are cast, that's my concern.
Oh.
It's all happening simultaneously, I'm assuming, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just giving it a little of mage armor. Because why
Goodness.
not?
All right, so we got mage armor, we got sanctuary. Will, what are you casting on the letter?
I'm going to stabilize it.
All right. De La Tristane, what do you choose to cast on the letter?
Yeah.
Burning
see?
hands. Yep.
Jesus. Why are we
Okay.
using all of our first level spells?
Well,
I-
they said spells, not cantrips. And I asked.
Same.
Cantrips are spells.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Cantrips
I'm-
are just a level. Of
I'm gonna
spell.
cast dancing lights as the burning hands is washing over it. I guess I actually have to put that in the chat, don't I? Hold on.
You
Oh,
don't
it's
really
not-
have to.
It's not prepared on this. Whatever. I'll cast shield instead
Okay.
to signify I'm casting burning dancing
Yeah.
lights.
Just a conflagration of many colored lights hits this letter, and it seems to twist and warp and get a shimmering shield around it, and then bursts into flames, and it turns into like purple sparks or something, and you see like a face in the clouds give you a thumbs up, and he's wearing like a wizard hat or something. I don't know what Nephis looks like.
Oh,
I
it's
think
incredible.
that this has the whole like split face.
Yeah.
thing.
Split place
The-
deal.
Like that one
white and
race in
black
Star
mask.
Trek.
Yeah, actually, kind of.
Actually.
Yeah, because Pharasma is the spiral, and I think Nethys is just that mask, a black and white.
This is
mask.
the duality mask.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so the final letter, and this one has the most text, is to Maslude, Imperial Lord of Stewardship, Community, and Snakes. The instructions are that the enclosed message, a short request for a new canal wall to be strong and reliable, it's like a little prayer, must be transcribed onto an egg and then fed to a snake. It further notes that the snake's refusal to eat the egg is a bad omen. So you have to find a cooperating snake.
Or we could just force feed it.
That would be a bad omen.
How about
Would it?
mind
I mean, it's
control?
still eating it. It's just
Well-
not on its own will.
But I
It's
think that counts as refusal, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
Like-
find a snake first. Before
Well,
you...
we'll find someone's pet snake. We'll feed them the egg. I'll cast a little spell on them to make them a little more complicit. So it'll be fine.
Give me a society check, everyone.
Are there any snake fae?
What if we knock the snake out,
Really?
force feed the snake, and then wake the snake up? Does that count?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't really get I mean, not that consent and snakes are really something that go hand in hand, but to be fair, it's not really consenting to eat it. It's
Oh.
unconscious.
Let's see if I can himbo my way through the society check.
Oh.
Oh, you know we
Seems like
could.
Victoria already himboed her
Nat
way through it.
20 with a
Boom.
-1 from Ikra.
Oh.
Dilla Tristane actually knows something. You see,
Ooh.
her family, putting on a veneer of good civic mindedness, has on occasion gone on kind of donation sprees to various local temples. A pittance little offering here and there, just to seem like they're part of the community. And you were dragged along on one of these times once, and despite being horribly bored with the everything, you do have a mind like a steel trap. And you remembered that Natambu's shrine to Mazlude, has many quail eggs to inscribe and several egg-eating snakes to act as divine messengers. This is not as weird to them as it seems to other people.
Seems pretty weird.
So yeah, you guys could seek out the temple if you wanted.
Well, important point of action. Does Victoria relay this information
That's
to
a
the party?
fair question. I'm not going to puppet you.
Does my crit give me this information as well?
He did nat 20.
Yeah, you would also know this, but I am very curious if
Let's flip a coin. Who has a coin?
You could roll a d2.
All right, let's roll a d2.
I have a waffles maple syrup coin if you want to.
Where is the d2?
just /r space D2.
I have a quarter with bats on the back. Hold on.
So cute.
So, I mean, I have it pre-flipped. We have so many options. I'd say dealer's choice.
All right, heads is I tell them, tails is I don't tell them.
Which one
Okay.
is head? Which one is tails? Or
Well, at least on my coin, heads is the buttery side. Ooh, what do you got? You got
So-
a bat.
When are we going to put Victoria in a bottle of acid?
Huh?
How about right now?
Because we're flipping a coin to fate. Never mind. It was a Batman joke. It was-
Who's
you're reaching, Will. You're reaching.
yeah.
So you said heads you tell us, tails you don't, right?
Yeah.
Well, since the butter side is the heads, because you only butter the head side up your waffle, this is a bottom side. So unfortunately, you do not tell us.
Okay.
Yeah. But Igora might.
Don't tell you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You know what? I think there's like a temple to this thing. I remember like we were told to never go into other religion temples. But this one was particularly dangerous because frog person, snakes.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, as long as you have Gamma with you, you should probably be fine.
Yeah. I'll just kind of chill. But you know, if one of those snakes start eyeing me up, I'm out of there.
And I have a writing set and tiny hands, so I could probably write on the quail egg.
Yeah, and I don't know if I can talk to snakes, but maybe I could convince it to eat it with like a out of character, like a nature check. Would that do it?
That will possibly be required because you see, when you arrive at the temple, you do see a large group of people leaving, and you kind of figure out just by overhearing conversations, a large community project just happened. So a lot of people just came and
Oh, fed
did
snake.
prayers. So the snakes are looking very stuffed and don't seem particularly inclined. So you may have to do a little convincing.
The tame cantrip. might
Yeah,
help.
how's that tame going?
Oh, yeah, the team cantrip. Does anyone have that?
Yeah.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Hello,
All right.
snake. Would you like to lose? Be my friend.
Would
you like to
eat this
lose?
frog?
Like the-
Would you like to eat this frog?
You
Would you
managed
like to not eat this frog? Instead,
snake-
eat this egg.
The snake, which is just a normal sized snake, so it couldn't eat you if you wanted to, does seem at least to be paying attention to you, rather than just being in a food coma. So I am going to require a nature check. Or if you guys want to try,
Force feed the snake! Force feed the snake!
No.
that will
Rolling
take it.
damage throw. I'm doing it. I'm rolling.
I currently have
Oh.
the egg. Thank you very much. I'm transcribing the little message on it.
Okay, then I'll wait.
If you want to do force feeding, that will be a thievery check. And it is, yeah, I
Otherwise,
will
it's
tell
a
you,
nature check.
yes. The nature check is to find
Damn.
a snake that's that's actually cooperating.
I'll try to roll a nature check to find a cooperative
Okay.
snake.
Damn.
I'm
She
not.
is
I'll
trying
get this.
over and over again.
I'm also gonna try a
Oh.
nature check.
Damn.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh, that's horrible.
15.
All right, I'm gonna do.
Here, let me
Hold
get
on.
Gamma.
Yeah, before anyone else does repeats, let Igora try something.
Let's get Gamma onto it.
Ah.
Where's Gamma?
Choke the snake. Force feed him the egg.
No. That's so
Be civil about
mean.
this. I don't want to encourage.
Oh, Gamma.
Gamma will use a hero point to re-roll that.
Thank Gamma.
Thank Gamma.
Gamma, shouldn't your frog-like
There
appearance
we go.
whet the snake's appetite? Come
Thank
on,
Gamma.
let's go.
I am faced with an
Let's
interesting
go.
conundrum though now, because while that rerolled 18 would succeed on a nature check, Victoria de la Tristane's initial thievery, or did you use a hero point?
Hero point.
Okay, so this is fine then, because that 9 would have been a critical failure, which would have resulted in a priest catching you trying to force feed the snake, and would have ejected you all from the shrine. But you re-rolled that. You re-rolled that.
I did.
Oh yes, Igora, doing maybe a little froggy dance or something, manages to get the attention of one snake who can be coaxed into eating the egg. So goodness,
I'll give it to Goma.
Why won't
guys-
you let me force feed the snake?
Because it's a bad omen. They said it's a bad omen.
you don't find any snakes where that's their fetish. So yeah, you guys have managed to deliver all of the letters, though you kind of had an unfortunate effect of intimidating the one to get the lamp back.
Karen's going to Karen. Nothing we can do about it.
Karen's gonna Karen.
I like
It-
that even
what-
in Galarion, Karens still exist.
I just feel bad because our classmates are taking the side of a Karen.
They really aren't.
It's not so much that so much as it is like we caused a problem and now they're the ones
Yeah.
who have to deal with
You
it.
have actively damaged the reputation of the school.
It's a Karen.
Yeah, but if you
we're-
get into a fist fight with a Karen in the parking lot of a Walmart, that still means you got into a fist fight at a Walmart.
And
I'm still,
not-
I'm still against the failure.
That
state of
makes
that
it more
personally, but-
acceptable if it's at a Walmart compared to like a Target.
No, she's right.
I
She's
mean,
right though.
yeah,
I would just like to
like
point
that
out,
crap at a
well,
Walmart.
I never
your
read a one-year-old.
interpretation of this, your interpretation of this encounter is not relevant to anyone but you.
Exactly. It's fine. As long as I'm the only one eating the penalty, I hope.
I think it's a group thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
No,
are a
sorry,
team.
guys. I fucked you all over. That's my bad.
It's all
It's okay. I wanted to force feed the snake.
I continue to be useless.
No.
Ophelia will remember this.
That's fine.
So you guys return, and Ignacy and Stands of Glowing Dawn Tizinway aren't terribly happy with you guys, but they say, you know what, fine, at least the letters got delivered. And
You're not happy because we got one complaint out of 13. Are you kidding me? That's like a B plus.
It is.
I'm just reading what the AP says, and you guys
Yep.
made a ruckus, and several people complained.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't have cared so much if it had just been the person who took the package that didn't belong to them complaining, but you made a scene.
It's a farce. There's something shady going on in this dorm.
I mean, so far we've done at least a week of free labor, so
And
Yeah.
to be fair,
Exactly.
Allow me to just state, curse you. What is their name? Who wrote this? Alexander Buston or Eleanor Farron for the failure state.
I think personally they have a point. It does make the school look a little bad.
also, you could have done a diplomacy check to just get it back. It was a harder check, but you know.
I'm just morbidly curious. Hold on, my diplomacy is not bad. Could
Yeah,
I
mine's
have...
a +7. I just wanted to do
Oh.
intimidate because I like this
Oh my
film,
god.
God, let's get these crappy rolls out now, RNGesus, please.
right? Yeah.
Ah! I wasted a good roll.
Yo, come on.
I
mean,
just
to be fair,
Please
it's
forgive
the
us
same.
Actually,
for
well,
the complaints.
To be fair,
I'll let
Yeah,
you guys
it's the
peek a
same
little bit.
skill.
I'll let you guys peek behind the curtain a little bit. The DC for diplomacy is 26.
Ew.
But
Oh,
because you
that's
okay, so
hard.
they scotted us. We got
well,
scotted. Fair
no,
enough.
because there is one other option. With a stealth of 16, you could have snuck in and stole the lamp.
Oh,
Isn't that what I wanted to do? Well,
wait. So,
well.
oh, this AP.
Looks
This is-
like
guys,
Shy
This is
had a
your.
pretty good idea after
Breaking an
all.
entry.
This is your fault, Matt.
I love this.
Yes,
AP,
yes,
like,
it
if you
is.
cause a scene, people will hate you. But if you commit like theft, that's
You
the
commit
key.
a felony? It's
Well,
fine.
you if you fail on the stealth check, you also get caught, and you get not only are forced to flee, you don't get the lamp, and if you get a critical failure, you get into legal trouble
Oh,
because you literally tried to break and enter into someone's house. So there's a lot
high
of
risk,
things.
high
that can-
reward.
Yes.
Sounds like a rich girl problem.
So there was no good way to deal with that then, is what I'm
Mhm.
hearing.
I mean, a super good diplomacy.
Although I have to admit, I do like this AP is like if you get a critical failure, you have to have like time served for breaking and entering.
It's
Real
It's like
It is
finally.
consequences.
That is funny to me.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
I don't
Okay,
play
so we would've-
Pathfinder for realism.
Well, actually, oddly enough, the critical failure with the legal trouble, only one of your two dorm mates is angry at you. Ignacy doesn't care.
Oh yeah, because Ignacy only cares about appearances.
Well,
Mhm.
not necessarily,
Oh.
but it says he shrugs off legal entanglements with a smile.
You would have needed to get I would have needed to get a 19 in order to succeed that check with the diplomacy.
Yeah, I have a diplomacy of I think 6, and yeah, it's same. I would have had to like make a critical
Nat
20 out of
Yeah,
it.
I have a
Oh.
+7. I have it maxed out, and I would have needed a 19. Okay.
I mean, maybe as like if we did like an aid where we all just kind of like sat there in a line and did like a chorus of like
It might have
"We're so
worked.
sorry." Yeah.
Here's the thing, like the deception, the stealth thing to steal would have been given to you guys possibly as an option if you hadn't succeeded the intimidation. So you
That's
were kind of victims of your own success. Plus,
Yeah.
a deception check to lie to her also would have been then presented as an option, because you could have like tried to tell her the lamp is cursed or something.
Hey, hypothetically, Matt,
Yeah.
if we scroll back to that point in the chat, it does. I did
You
misclick.
did accidentally roll
I
deception.
did misclick and roll deception.
Okay, it was a misclick though.
That wasn't your intent,
Yeah.
Will. That wasn't
fair.
your intent.
Yeah, it's a good try.
I thought
babe.
I'd try. I tried.
Look, to quote the South, that dog don't hunt. All right.
I thought
That dog
I'd
don't
try.
hunt.
I tried not to take the loss.
Dog
Oh,
just
well.
said, "Dog no hunt."
Yeah. Benji goes, I'm sorry, but that doesn't hunt. Mm-mm.
Finger waggle.
Tiny bit
The
of little
tiny
technical thing. Will, just checking. Were you saying that the combat mat would cause you some problems this week?
No, it'll be fine. I can.
Okay.
I'll just have to fix it on stream. But
All right.
we had some technical issues before stream chat where the cameras are all a little bit flippity flopped. So I'm going to need to fix that when we get to there.
So I'm just because you guys were delivering a lot of letters and it took you a while. I'm just going to say that took you the most of your day. So you guys are told for your final assignment, you have another thing the next morning. So everyone can get a good night rest. Get all of those spells you used to destroy the letter back. And next morning, you were met at the same spot by Okoro and Noxolo. I'm just going to read this block text. An athletic young man waves enthusiastically from the pathway in front of the dormitory. Off to the side, on the mossy earth, a woman in a handsome dashiki sways and casually dances, snapping her fingers to an imaginary beat. A bizarre beast resembling a cross between a 2-foot-long crocodile and a bear cub prances and nibbles at her ankles as she shuffles and snaps. The man greets you with a wide smile. I am Okoro, and this is Noxolo. We are part of the Ujantaji. Oh, pardon me, I always have trouble pronouncing this. Well, not yet, but the tale of our becoming shall be a good tale to hear someday. Our branch tells stories to others and learn new stories in turn. Today, we want you to tell us the story of your past week so that we can learn from it and pass on to others. It is not only training for you in how to tell a story, but training for us in how to be good listeners. We all benefit. So yeah, basically, they just want you guys to tell them the story of your past week and all the nutty adventures you've been going on. Don't forget the rooster.
Of course.
What's
So,
that rooster's name again? Rex?
sorry,
What
Forgot
did
we
we
named.
name that rooster?
I'm not sure a name was ever
If we ever
settled on.
decided.
We've never sat on one. I've kind of been changing it every
Just
week.
not trigger.
Not trigger. Not trap trigger.
Now, this particular task is rather simple and potentially only requires one test, but does have an opportunity for some creativity.
Mhm.
It specifically says it will be a performance check to tell a good story, but if you guys can think of alternative things, I might be willing to give you a roll with a different skill.
I'm okay with performance. I
We
don't
like a
know.
performance check.
Our charisma heavies party.
Or-
does great performance.
Or you guys can completely negate the skill check entirely if someone actually wants to tell a story.
Oh, can we all just do it?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
let's just do it.
Together?
Let's do it.
All right. She looks at him and goes, all right, so here's the story. In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh, Philadelphia.
On the playground is where
Failure.
I spent most
The
of
what?
my days.
Just clicking and
I got into one little fight and my ma got scared.
Oh no, a fight. Oh no.
She said, you're moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel Air.
Oh, where's Bel Air? Is that
This
in
is
Absalom?
Montapu.
It's in West Philadelphia. I just said it.
No, because you went from West Philadelphia to Bel Air. That suggests two different places.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Amazing.
So
I
that's a
said-
failure.
Go home. Smell you later.
That's
Who
not.
is smelling what now, and why is it later and not now? Noses don't work in the future; they work in the present.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to try to tell the actual.
Yeah.
Lay it on us there, storyteller.
Okay, I can tell the story. Well, first, I met Teacher Ott in the woods on one of his bird watching expeditions, with his wife, and he met me, and he learned about my coven and invited me to the school. So then I came, and we fought a huge, house monster, and there was two bartenders who were trying to feed people to it, but we set it on fire and burnt it down, and now it's not a problem anymore because we burned it to the ground. And that's when we got to the school, is after that. And Teacher Ott asked us lots of questions. I learned that casting the light cantrip on a candle is not the same thing as lighting a candle. And then we got our first assignment, and it was to find little chickens. And we got the little chickens. There was a nice lady named McKenna who was selling the chickens, and we bought 5 of them and an extra large chicken, and Igra has that one. I don't know. Does Igra have it with him right now?
It is in
No,
fact
it's living in the dorm until it's sizable enough that it can fight with us.
It is very large and very dark.
As a matter of fact, Will, you get a weird feeling you turn and it's standing directly behind you.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one. It's standing right over there. Isn't it kind of creepy? That's the one. That's the one I was talking
It
about.
gives you a poke in the back of the leg, Will, and just wanders back to your room.
Can I help you? Okay. Have a good one.
The baby chicks were getting really cold, so my familiar, Agate, this is Agate right here, crawled into the little wicker basket that we had to carry them and kept them warm, and it was so sweet and nice. And then after that, oh yes, we had to deal with the gremlins. So Igro was very smart and went out and bought silver bells, and we rang them at the gremlins, and they ran away, and then we told Teacher Out about it. And I think they're filling up the hole that the gremlins came from. And then we had to do the oils. We had to get oils for a ritual, and we saw Mushroom, and he was very mean, and we all almost died, and Ophelia got a poison, a disease.
Purple pox.
Killed her, but Kiara fixed her, so it was all good. But we did fail the ritual at the end. And then the next day we did the mail, and we got mail to everyone except there was the one lady who had stolen a package, and we kind of yelled at her about it, and people were mad because we yelled at her. But we did get the package back, so so all's well that ends well. And then we were invited here and we were asked to tell a story, and I told the story.
For making the effort. I appreciate that. They do have a follow-up question. What is the moral of this collective story? Like, what is the lesson the story is trying to tell?
Oh, that helping the community is important and fulfilling, and that if you help the community will help you.
Did the community really help us, or did they like
If
actually
you
get
try
mad at us?
if you try to do things easily, people will yell at you.
Isn't the community about to help us by teaching us what we need and want to know?
Exactly. We're going to this amazing school. We're going to learn all sorts of stuff, and that's helpful to me at least.
Yeah, because as a community, we're all in this together, and once we know that we're all stars, we're all in this together, and it shows when we stand hand in hand, we make our dreams come true.
I do like also that Chai is almost being like the audience POV here and asking important questions.
I gotta do something. My girl's so mean. I'm so mean. I'm the Regina George of this campaign.
Oh,
I like it. I like it.
Basically, you guys managed to pass your final assignment. You are done with your community service programs. So
Ooh, we only failed 2 of them, 3 of them.
But we technically didn't fail them.
you didn't fail any of the assignments overall. Like, you didn't complete the ritual, but the success of the ritual was yeah. The success of the ritual wasn't actually the point of the assignment. It was everything that came up to it. Okoro and Noxolo both thank you and let you know that you guys have the rest of the day to yourselves, even most of the day compared to your previous days. They do want to let you know, though, that tomorrow's going to be a big day. Teacher Ott wants you all to meet him at an outdoor ceremony stage erected on the grounds at dawn tomorrow. Teacher Ott didn't say why, but Noxolo is pretty sure it's for your cohort's introduction ceremony. The introduction ceremony is something all new initiates go through. It's where the teachers who admitted them to the school, in this case, Teacher Ott, presents them to other Magambia teachers. He reminds you that if now more than any other time, be sure to wear your beaded bracelets.
Ah, yes.
And, you know, try to dress nicely.
I'm going to dress in the one thing I got.
Yep.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys have a choice here where you can spend the rest of the day interacting with other students, or you can skip right to the ceremony the next day.
I'm cool with skipping to the next day, but if we still have the rest of this day, Ophelia definitely wants to take the time to like maybe make like a little item for everybody, like kind of to spruce up their outfits for the initiation day, just so they're just not wearing the one thing they have, you know.
That is a number of. Now, are you trying to make individual things for each person, or are you just trying to make something?
Just like a little corsage or something for everybody.
But is it going to be like similar for everyone? You're trying to make a group theme to it, or is it going to be individualized?
Individualized.
All right, so that's going to be a separate number of crafting checks then.
Ooh, all right. We're going to use the. Okay.
So, and to be fair though, considering this is the rest of the day for you, you could, if you have guidance, you could slap yourself with guidance every time you do this.
Oh, I will be slapping myself.
So who do you want to do? Who do you want to do first?
Okay. All right. We are going to do.
I don't need this window open anymore.
We're gonna try Avi's first.
Nice.
And we got a 15.
Nice.
Okay. All right, yeah.
I make something at least decent.
Yeah, you make something pretty nice.
Okay. It's a little orange rose, and it's got little like mangoes and strawberries. Just they're a little simple. They're simple little embroideries.
Cute.
Do Igara's. Oh,
19.
Nice.
this one is a blue flower and it's got little buggies on it and maybe a little lily pad.
Cute.
Very.
Do Victorix.
Nice.
Oh, all right. So this is something that actually might be up to her standards.
To be fair, you rolled deception.
That's
I did? Oh,
actually
shoot.
she rolled a 19, so it'll be with a +5 +1 for guidance. It would be
24 then.
20,
24, 25 with the guidance.
So
Even better.
for my next crafting roll, can I use that deception on the next crafting roll
Well,
for Victorix?
as McKenna was essentially pointing out, that we just took the roll from it. Thankfully,
Okay.
roll 20 shows the math, so we just took what you rolled and then added what you got for crafting. So,
Okay. So that would be
yeah, you got like a crit success on this then.
okay. That would
You
be,
managed to make something for Delatristain.
like a violet looking flower with we got some sparkles and some little lilacs and lavender sprigs, and it's like this bouquet basically. And
But
it
not too
smells very
much.
nice, but not too much. Simple, tasteful, of course. Ophelia would never go overboard. But let's roll. Let's roll for good boy
Roll for
Benji.
deception again.
Ophelia,
Yeah,
who is
what?
dressed head to toe in pink.
This one's
Oh.
for Benji.
Another crit.
Nice.
It's let's do, we already did blue, we already did lilac, we already did orange. We're gonna do like a nice little bouquet of little brown flowers. There's like a good boy bone, little sticks and some orange accents in there. Maybe like a little dangle of a chew toy.
Oh. I don't know if is it like to go around the wrist, something I might like tuck it on the brim of my hat,
Oh yeah, you could do that. You could totally do that.
right down the brim of my hat. And I'm just
That's cute.
like excited.
I should be mentioned, Benji, roll me a quick d20.
Okay. Roll D20. Boom. Ooh, I got a 6.
That's all right. I was just looking to see to make sure you didn't get a nat 1 because you remembered you commissioned an outfit.
Oh, right.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was actually, as my downtime, going to send a letter to the guy to check in on that.
Well, you have the whole day, so if you want, you can run out and look for it. And you had the information given to you. It's now a day late, but you still might be able to track them down.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to see if I can't track the Anandi Taylor down.
I'd say you'd succeed pretty well. You have the whole day, and you got a good nose on your shoulders.
His
But-
nose is on his shoulders.
It's a turn of phrase. Ophelia, I did interrupt you there because you had one more bouquet to make for yourself.
Oh, right. Well, don't care much about myself, but let's try that. Okay, all right.
What is going
Jesus
on?
Christ.
I'm a little concerned about this.
Well,
Well, it's beautiful.
so yeah, it's pink, it's got sparkles, it's got roses, it's got peonies, it's got little strawberries on it, little butterflies, and I do put it on the brim of my witch hat as well.
Nice.
All right. So, yeah, you spend your downtime today both crafting and distributing these wonderful corsages and dodging the groundskeeper because you're picking flowers from his gardens.
I'm planting more, I promise. Do I do a shit job.
And,
Planting more.
Benji manages to track down his custom-made suit. So you're going to have respectable duds for your introduction ceremony. Does anyone else want to spend any time doing things? Oh, Igor up.
Yeah, Igor is going to spend the rest of the day trying to improve their relationship with Shaziri.
Okay. Give me either diplomacy or performance because he appreciates a good time.
I will do the performance or diplomacy. Both are +7. 16.
16.
You make a fairly good impression. He's not your best friend, but he has a good time with you.
Good.
Roll a fortitude save for Boo.
Yo ho, making a delivery of pink sake through the sea.
Nice.
Nice.
You down it like a champ, and he's impressed. And he does mention that at a later time, he might crack open a bottle of what he's calling the Lily Pad Reserve.
I like the sound of that, friendo.
I got it on a trip of mine to a very remarkable place you may have heard of.
Flip down?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
But that's for another day. Let's see, get you guys graduate or get you guys inducted first.
I think that's cool.
Does anyone else want to do anything in downtime? Yes. Avi.
I have an uncomfortable conversation I need to have with Kiara.
Okay.
So I will be going and knocking on her door, and it's like a little flap, flap, knock, 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 down to the ground. Flap, 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 knock, 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 down to the ground.
You do that and then realize there's a note on the door.
Oh.
Saying that she is swimming down by the shore.
What time of day is it when I'm seeing this note? Would it be appropriate to wait?
It's the middle of the day. Or unless you went right from your storytelling.
I'll just wait till she comes back. I'll give it a couple hours.
You've taken from me the scene where she comes out of the water, whips her hair back like Ariel.
Avi is specifically avoiding that scenario.
The thought still pops into your head like, stupid sexy Kiara.
Stupid sexy Kiara. I putter back to my room, read some books for a little bit and play with Agate and putter back a couple hours.
You do hear the very distinct sounds of bare feet slapping on the stone floor.
Why do you say it? Quentin Tarantino who?
What fetish says what?
No. Yeah, you do hear what you think might be Kiara returning.
Oh, right. I'll wait a few minutes for her to get changed and then go knock on her door again.
Knock on her door.
There's a table for two.
There's a table for two.
All right. Yeah. So you can go knock on her door if you want.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a pause, and then the door is gently pulled open. And it's a little dark in the room, but there seems to be also some very soft, warm kind of lights just behind. And Kiara is standing in the doorway, though, kind of, got the one arm up on the door frame. Like, oh, Avi, I'm so thrilled you stopped by. Would you like to come in for a drink?
You might skip the drink. I have a big day tomorrow.
Oh, it's just tea, darling. It's just tea.
I suppose I do like tea. I can come in.
I'll let you know. I happen to get a teacup that's just your size.
That's actually very sweet of you. I actually do appreciate that. A lot of the cutlery here is very large. I have my own cookingware set, so it's fine though. But I'll come in. I'll come in.
I know the feeling. Sometimes it's hard to find basic things that accommodate unique requirements.
Right.
I had to get my bed reinforced.
For the yoga?
TMI.
No, it was just old.
Oh, Kiara.
That's fair. That's fair.
Gives you a little wink. Come on in.
I've put ropes up on my ceiling to hang from when I sleep.
Oh, if
So has Kiara.
if you ever need help, if you ever need help replacing them, I know someone who makes excellent ropes around campus, made of silk, in fact.
Oh, no kidding. Is it Strands of Golden Dawn?
No, I hate to bother her with things like that. She has so much.
Busy with the
She has a lot on her plate.
But
yeah, she ushers you inside, and she's done this kind of neat thing where she has kind of not terribly thick cloth hung on her walls, but behind them she has captured semi-permanent dancing lights cantrips in jars.
Cute.
So it's kind of behind cloth and gives that kind of scattered light effect. And everything is just very flowy cloth kind of laid out. It's a very nice and well laid out room. And she pushes a little table into the middle of the floor and puts a cushion down, and she gestures and she pours this lovely teapot out. It's just glossy black pottery. It's lovely. It's got little pink blossoms painted on it. It's lovely. She pours you some tea. It smells very minty.
Nice. I will take a tentative sip.
Zoe and Chet.
I work at a tea house, okay?
If I had known, I would have spent even more time talking about the filigree.
The shape of it, it's
Yeah.
so round.
You have to be rank 16.
Tell me more.
The curves.
Does he have
The
The
girth.
curve of the spout is
Yes.
Oh, pour me,
The
tea
heft.
daddy, pour me.
Oh boy.
Chat.
This
feel
is so
free to
funny
clip
because the
that.
conversation I'm about to have with her is so not this.
Yeah.
On that note, Avi takes a little sip to kind of still herself, puts the cup down, and says, I actually wanted to talk to you about the student you told me about the other day. I asked Teacher Odd about it because he made a comment about how making mistakes at the Magambia is not necessarily a bad thing, and how people who make mistakes can be accommodated so that they can learn from them. And I said that was not in line with something that I had heard about this particular student. And when I asked what had happened, Teacher Ott said that he was no longer with us, and it sounded as if that student had maybe passed, and I just thought that you should know if you didn't, because it sounded like you were friends, and I'd want to know if I had a friend if they were no longer with us. So I'm sorry that you're finding out like this, but I thought you should know.
She looks very thoughtful. Her kind of usual, flirty expression has kind of faded. She doesn't say anything for a little bit. She takes a sip of her tea and just kind of says, as far as I'm aware, he was just expelled. He unfortunately took things perhaps a little too far in one of his assignments. He was very ambitious, very, very passionate.
Do you remember what the assignment was?
She kind of looks deep in thought for a moment. Just give me a quick second here. As a matter of fact, I believe he was given a similar assignment to one of the ones you had, dealing with some gremlins around campus.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he was always very passionate and very strong in his beliefs, and also believed in being very direct and cutting to the quickest solution to a problem. And he was violent with the gremlins. When he was supposed to simply remove them from the area where they were making mischief, he was quite skilled in magic, and I'm beating around the bush, I suppose. He killed them, all of them, the gremlins.
Oh.
It's possible he felt the assignment was beneath him, and
Maybe the gremlins were being assholes. Just saying.
I mean, gremlins are kind of
Yeah,
often
they are
assholes,
kind of assholes.
but anyway, this combined apparently with some other issues some of the teachers had with him was apparently the last straw, and he was expelled. I never saw him after that. I'm not sure if he simply couldn't bear to stick around and see the school that he felt had turned against him, but he never even said goodbye. She kind of reaches under her robes and pulls out what appears to be a lovely glossy stone that has been kind of smoothed and shine on each side. It almost makes sort of a nice prism shape, but it's just normal kind of sandstone. He was always very talented with the earth. I think he had a bit of the earth in his ancestry, perhaps. But he is long gone, I believe. I believe the teachers may add a little more depth or weight or something to the situation. I think his failure and his expulsion kind of weigh heavily on them because he had a lot of promise. He was very talented. Such a mind.
Well, I guess it's hard to admit if you're a teacher that you couldn't teach someone. But
yeah, Udawak was his name. He was a friend.
Udawak, interesting. Hold on while I write that down. Well, I hope he is still with us in terms of being among the living. The way Teacher Ott phrased it was rather morose, a little cryptic.
I can't really speak to that. It's possible they know something that I don't, but I can't imagine even he would take it far enough that something I'm sure it's not nothing that bad.
All right. Well, I hope you're right. But I just thought it was important to tell you since he was a friend.
I appreciate very much your concern. It's very sweet of you to think of me.
Yeah, I mean, it was just that Teacher Ott made the same face that you made when you thought of him. That same kind of like sad, but he didn't want to show how sad he was.
As I said, it was disappointing. He had such potential, and I think he could have done great things. He had such talent, such passion, such dedication. It was exciting to be around him at times.
Well, you said it was a long time ago, but how long have you been a student here?
Well, I've taken a few sabbaticals.
Huh.
I'm a bit of a world wanderer. There was a summer where I just felt the need to travel a little bit, and I asked the teachers for some time off, and I just camped in the jungle for weeks. It was lovely.
The jungle is very nice. There's lots of fruits.
Sometimes you just want to go where you feel free to be yourself.
Interesting. What part of the jungle made you feel like yourself?
Just the parts where I could be alone with my own thoughts. And the Magombe is a lovely place, but there are a lot of people here and a lot of eyes, a lot of judgments can be made. Not everyone, takes the time to truly understand people. They see someone and the way they act, and they make judgments just based on how someone looks.
Yeah.
That's why she kind of leans forward. That's why I've tried to reach out to you. I know there aren't a lot of your particular kind of fae here at the school, and I know it can feel lonely, and that you can feel the pressure of other people just looking at you. So I wanted to let you know that you're not alone here. If you ever need to, you can talk to me.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm used to being not alone because my coven, we're all very tight knit. But it's the judgment thing that you were talking about that I think I understand why that's uncomfortable, because with my coven it's very much like if you need help with something, people help you, and it's not a judgment thing. And there's some of that here, but not with everyone.
Yeah.
So
I feel the same way. There are good people here at the school. People who, you can imagine yourself letting the mask slip a little bit in their presence.
Oh, I don't have much of a mask. If it comes in my head, if it's coming out of my mouth. That was okay at the coven, but I'm trying to be better about that here.
And that way I somewhat envy you. And she kind of leans back again. And for a moment, the light kind of catches her eyes, and they seem to have that sort of sheen, that yellow sheen in the dark that animal eyes get sometimes.
Well, thank you for the tea. This was lovely, but I think I'm gonna rest up. I have my initiation ceremony for tomorrow, and I am...
Oh, it's a big day.
Oh, yeah, I know. Do you know what they do? Do you know
Well, it's really just introducing you to the rest of the teachers so you become part of more of the community of the school. It can be a little intimidating. Some of these are very powerful mages and druids.
That's fair. Okay.
If it helps, do what I do for a lot of the time when I'm concerned about being nervous. Picture everyone in their undergarments.
Oh, that sounds like it would be worse. But thank you. That sounds like heartfelt advice.
She kind of looks you up and down.
Kiara.
But I have to go. So, thank you. And the teacup is it's the perfect size. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
Have a lovely day.
She putters out of the room.
The door closes, and as you're walking back to your room, you do hear the faint twangs of an instrument starting to be warmed up.
Good for her. Good for her.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to do today before you go on to your ceremony tomorrow? Going once, going twice. Dreamland. Okay. You
Wait,
guys-
no, just kidding.
Oh, too late. Let me just get to the right. Yeah. So Teacher Ott requested that you guys meet at dawn, a half hour before the ceremony. Notes are slipped under your door. You get them in the morning. Basically, he plans to just run through what's expected of you, and so none of you are caught unawares. So you're all prepared for the ceremony. Though then you do find another note that seems to have been slipped on top of the other one, and he mentions that he has some other businesses come up. He might be a few minutes late, but he suggests you all head to the ceremony site anyway.
Putter, putter, putter.
Yeah. Does anyone want to grab anything before you go?
I'm definitely gonna get my new suit on, my new flame resistant magic suit, and I'm gonna get my good boy hat with my flower wreath. I'm gonna prep all my fun spells like dancing lights and things like that. I think that's it for me.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I'll grab my beads. Put my little corsage. Probably, but the corsage probably goes on the bandolier with like other herbs and things. But it is very cute.
Bring in Gamma.
All right, so you guys, if you want, please place yourselves on the map for the ceremony, down at the south side of the map.
Oh,
You should be able to see it.
The map. Well,
I did
the
it.
How did you do that?
So if you go to the info page with all of like the player handouts and you grab your character by the name,
Oh, is that how you do it?
not by the icon but by the name, you can drag and drop them.
also,
Guys,
I
a little
apologize.
farther south, like that's actually a raised platform.
Oh.
So it's like the stage they put up in assembly halls and.
I love that you've put a little pink dot on your own token.
I saw the option for pink and I went for it. I like pink, okay.
It's a good color. It's okay.
All right, and I will put it over to the map. Chat, our cameras are about to be really messed up for a minute.
All right.
And I will drop Shy onto the table.
Thank you.
No problem, amigo.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oop, that's the GM layer. That's not where you want to be. Apologies.
Oh, goodness gracious. Doing this with remote access is not fun.
Yeah.
You got this, Will.
We
From
believe
far
in you.
away, Gamma looks like some sort of walrus.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm using the slurk token for Gamma.
The slurp.
Oh, okay, that is some fangs. I was like, is that a walrus? Why
Yeah, no,
would
those
I
are
know?
fangs. But yeah.
All right. Let's see. So you guys arrive. There's a lovely kind of a raised wooden stage. It seems to be made of several brightly colored or painted wooden planks that have all been kind of pieced together like puzzle pieces. There's some like pillars off to the side and a nice kind of stone backdrop that you can imagine banners are hung out in other ceremonies. Let's see. So let me read something here. But as you guys are kind of walking up, you hear this kind of shrill and swinging out from underneath the stage. I'm now going to move these to token layer. 2 figures appear.
Oh, is it gremlins? God damn it.
It's okay, guys. We survived a killer mushroom. I think we can take these gremlins out.
Are they
Um,
gremlins?
And specifically, one of them is looks to be,
Oh.
it almost looks like a Shuni, but it looks like a dog that has lost most of its fur to mange. And you do kind of realize, oh yeah, this is some sort of gremlin. And the other one appears almost to be like some sort of armored bug with a mace, but it stands on its hind legs and has a weapon, like an actual hammer.
Oh.
And the the one that looks like a mangy Shuni kind of dramatically points a finger at y'all. You meddlesome fools have stymied my plans for too long. Now you die. And we are going to roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
All right.
I'm going to get the initiative tracker up. Oh, hold on. I wanted to erase the previous one. No, stop. Well, remember what you rolled, roll again, and then rewrite it on the initiative tracker.
Just tell me when to roll.
You can roll now.
I get the 20.
You want to?
In chat, once again, I apologize for the camera issues. Like I said,
How dare.
Oh, Havix,
We're
come on,
working on
man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Matt, can you roll mine for me, please, while I fix this?
Everything is falling.
Ooh, give me a second.
Falling from my
Thank you, Matt.
desk. Everything is falling.
And it hits you in the chest.
Hey. Oh, you didn't want me to roll that well.
That's fine. I would rather you roll it instead of me not rolling anything.
All right. So we are missing Benji.
Fuck.
He's rolled, but he's not on the tracker.
Yeah. Please roll again and we'll rewrite it.
I'm
I'm-
okay with that.
Also not on the tracker. Do you have to do something specific to be on the tracker?
No, you guys rolled before I cleared it. So I need you to roll again and we'll just use your first roll.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I asked you when.
That's all right.
That's okay. Let's try it one more time. Could I keep that 18? I mean, I can't, but
No.
I know I'm sad.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Not
this
allowed.
still aren't on the tracker for some reason.
Are you touching the token?
I wasn't touching yours.
You guys are clicking your tokens before you're rolling initiative, right?
Yeah.
I'm just clicking the thing inside my character sheet. I can click my token.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Okay, so your
yeah.
token,
Your
has to be
token.
highlighted first.
See if that works now.
It's
There we
very
go.
early. Yeah.
And you originally rolled a 12. I think?
12.
Okay, so we will just rewrite that.
Uh,
Not 112. All right. And Ophelia, what did you originally roll?
A 10. I changed it.
Okay.
fixing it live.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's everyone.
Super low.
I don't want to be in front.
No.
All right.
Boy.
So first we're gonna go to Kirshkin. Kirshkin, yeah. So Kirshkin, what is the range on that? Okay. Kirshkin, from their position up top the slightly raised platform, and sadly not enough to give you guys cover, is just going to pull out a little shoddily constructed little arrow and fire a shot from their short bow at Benji, because he's the closest person.
Oh no.
So that is going to be, oh boy, Oh, that's a good start. A 23 to hit.
It hits. That's my HP. Thank God it hits, but it's not a crit.
Okay. That is 4 piercing damage as this filthy looking little arrow thwumps into your shoulder.
You need a tetanus shot.
And Kirshkin just kind of laughs at this and is gonna try again.
Please don't.
13. That's a
13.
miss, I think.
13 is a miss. Thank God.
Okay, and growls frustratedly and fires the third time. 20.
20 on a wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Natural 18. So that's another 6 damage.
Okay. So
All right.
the first one was 4. Okay.
Yeah, so a total of 10 damage.
Of course.
Oh
Oof.
boy.
We appreciate all your work, Will.
No, one day I'll get to tank.
Someday.
Well,
you gotta
welcome-
start putting yourself in front.
Welcome to
I-
Garl's hell. So now we
Oh.
move on to De La Tristane.
And I've lost my remote access again.
Okay, I move. Oh God. I move here. Can I do that? How many?
I think
What
you-
the
I think you have enough movement.
I have 30 feet. Wait,
hell did I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's exactly 30.
I don't know if it would help if we just went back to the dialogue thing, Will.
Yeah, we might have to because everything is breaking for some reason.
Just, it's not worth the stress to you, Will.
Yeah.
We'll just go back to the dialogue screen.
No,
Whatever's
I'll
easiest
get
for
it
you.
fixed. I just need to be better at life. I apologize, everyone.
It's okay, Will. You're
That's
working
okay.
under adverse conditions.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you want to do, Shy?
I just moved 30 feet there. That's all my movement speed.
You got 2 actions left then.
Yes, I want to use chill touch and touch them.
All right. You may want to roll the actual attack for that.
There's McKenna.
What is that?
Give me a
I
quick
can't-
second.
Okay. All I know is I clicked the button.
I will take a look at your spells. Chill touch. Do we not have anything in there? Oh no, we don't.
Uh-oh.
All right, give me a quick second.
Yeah, not drag and drop, right?
All right, and
Welcome to
you're-
using Roll20, everyone. Where nothing works
Oh no.
the way you want it.
Shy, please roll me a d20 plus 7.
Why? Whoa, that's.
What is going on?
Why did you roll so many d20?
Did you roll 7 d20s?
Yeah, was that not supposed to do that?
No, d20
plus
plus
20 plus 7.
Oh, I'm done.
So
Okay.
we'll just take your first one, which unfortunately was a 2. So unfortunately, the annoying bug gremlin thing dodges out of the way of your spell, so it does not impact me. So I'm pretty sure chill touch is a like a touch attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, but you made a worthy attempt. You got right up in the thing's face, so people are going to notice your bravery. And that does bring us to the annoying bug man who
Oh
has
my
just
God.
attempted to attack.
Yeah.
All right. So he's just going to try and hit you with the maul. And hit the Tristane. 18.
Oh shit.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that hits.
Warrior.
That hits.
I don't care anymore.
All right. So that is going to be
That doesn't sound good.
only
Will.
three damage to you, Shy.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Then we're gonna get second one because why not? 13.
Sorry.
That probably doesn't hit you.
No, it doesn't.
All right, and he's gonna go for some crit fishing with his third. Nope, -1. He may have hit himself. Who knows?
Beautiful.
His heart is not in this fight, apparently. That takes us to Benji with 2 arrows sticking out of his chest.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that kind of whimper sound because it don't feel good on my skin at all. Oh
Hold on, I'm trying to get the last details.
And Will, just a quick rules question for you.
Yeah.
Do auras take effect when someone begins their turn or ends their turn in it?
When they begin their turn in it. So if it's
Okay.
a fear aura, we need to make our save at the beginning.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
So
4,
I
5, 6.
am going to, let's see here. 1, 2, 3.
It is not a fear aura, though.
7, 8. And that's 20. So 5, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, okay. 10, 15, 25. 25. Okay. So I'm, oh boy. I gotta do some math. 5, 10, 15. Okay, cool. 5, 10, 15. I can do it. Okay, cool. So
That's
right
good.
here, I'm gonna move one action to move up there. With 2 actions, I'm going to really hope that I hurt this guy. I first in Shuni, I say to the person who I think is a Shuni, I say,
Well, no, stop it. Shunies, we're good boys. We help humans. This is not helping humans.
You're a bad boy.
Gasp.
You smell funny and your face is stupid.
That's so mean.
So from there, I draw up my deck and I pull out from my tarot deck the Tower card,
And I go, Benji's no good boy. Benji's best boy.
and I start charging a Horizon Thunder Sphere into this card as I do my ranged spell strike attack with the Tower card. So I got to roll the hit first. Oh,
I hope this hits. I hope to God this hits.
buddy. Okay, so let's see. I get a plus 6 to hit. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a D20 plus 6 to start. I'll do everything else afterwards. There we go.
I wish you luck, but DM.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Oh, I'm gonna roll a hero point on that one.
Do you have a hero point to spare?
I haven't used one yet.
So, yeah.
Today, anyway.
Okay. Someone has.
Me.
Yeah.
And Victorique.
It was me. Oh.
Don't kill them if I get you
Funny.
expelled.
Unfortunately, Kirshkin just kind of dodges under that and cackles and turns around and slaps their butt at you.
Oh, so mad. All right, well that's my turn.
Avi.
Unfortunately.
Oh gosh. Okay. I think Avi is very, very torn because she just came off of that conversation with Kiara about how using brute force against the gremlins was a bad idea.
To be fair, unlike the previous ones that, were just making a mess of a place, these ones are trying to kill you.
That's fair. I suppose.
You can always try and capture them too, technically.
I don't have any spells prepared today that would be good for capturing, honestly.
Blood for the blood god.
You're doing great, sweetie Will.
I think what I'm going to do is move directly in front of Ophelia and cast Mage Armor. Which unfortunately I can only cast on myself. But it is an attempt to, get in front of someone who can actually buff people.
Okay.
And provide her a little bit of cover.
All right. I think that's your whole turn then, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Ophelia, I'm going to be trying to blitz through these because we are.
I am going to
close
be.
to time.
That's all good.
I summon a fae,
Ooh.
Oh boy.
and the fae. I choose fae, or I roll for which fae of the.
You can choose a fae. It just has to be level is -1.
It's a pink sprite, just a regular tiny face sprite. Do you need me to send you the? I have it open right now.
Oh, good.
Or
That would be helpful.
the page.
So if you give me a second, I can.
That'll
put it
be
in
all.
for you.
That's all 3 to summon that. And I would like to. So it says it's up to 30 feet.
Yep.
I want to summon them. Can you give me a coin, a token?
Yeah.
Give me a
What's the creature called? So
30. Just a sprite, a regular sprite.
Are you going to handle this well?
yeah, I got it.
Thank you. That was quick.
Yeah, I have the compendium.
Perfect. And I want to put them as far forward as I can. So 30
Yep.
feet forward.
I'm just about to give you control of them.
Okay.
So right here, probably right next to Vixgit. Gremlins have weird names, man.
Ophelia. So now, Ophelia, you should see the sprite in your journal at the very top, and you should be able to control that token and put it wherever you want.
Okay. And I say, Briar Rose, join the Fae. Join the fight. Let's go. And she has to roll for initiative now, or?
Nope, she acts on your turn.
Yeah. Because you do have to spend an action every turn to get her to do stuff.
Okay.
Where's Shy? Shy is above Zoe.
So that would be for next time then? Next turn?
By
Nope.
summoning her, you get to do 2 actions with them.
Yep, she gets 2 actions.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
But remember, I think you summon them right here, so you can move them there to start.
Okay.
Well, no, she can summon them anywhere within 30 feet of her. I just put it there because that's where.
Well,
it's
that's
the
what I'm saying.
easiest
Like,
to
it
get
actually
there.
started there because you summoned them within 30 feet, so it may affect what your actions are. So yeah, you can do 2 actions with them.
Okay, great. We are going to.
I did it live.
Okay, 15-foot cone.
Oh,
We're
dang.
going to color spray.
Oh, fun.
Will save. Oh, I didn't expect this.
Did that happen?
All right, now I'm assuming that is a 15-foot cone.
Mhm.
Are you trying to catch both of them, or just the one that's right up in De La Tristane's face?
Both, if I can do both.
Will, what do you think for a cone? You're the master of cones.
Yeah, that can hit it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll do fix it first. Saves. Goodness gracious. And does not save. Kirshkin. So that is just a normal failure, though. So that is going to be stunned 1, blinded 1, and dazzled 1. Stunned 1, blinded 1 for 1 round. Dazzled for 1 minute. Oh boy. Making me all these conditions.
Dazzled, they have to roll over a 5 if they want to hit anyone. They have to do a flat check.
Okay. And stunned 1, they lose an action, and the blinded 1. Blinded means I think everyone just gets concealment, so you'll get pluses to your AC.
Oh, nice.
All right, so that was Ophelia's turn because I think the cone is obviously a 2-action thing.
That's
So
2 action, yes.
Mhm.
just in time for our Master of Technology, Igora.
Yay. I am 1 Twitch glitch away from becoming Emiya Alter. Let's see.
You're gonna kill Kiara
Oh yeah, I guess that's what happens.
before killing a whole bunch of her cultists.
All right, so 24, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's 1 stride action. 5, 10, 15. That's 2 stride actions. And I'm spending my entire turn moving.
Vexit, you're supposed to be protecting me.
3 stride actions. Cool, that's me.
Why did you let this ugly thing get close to me? All right.
3 stride actions to move into place because bad positioning.
You guys weren't expecting a fight.
I know, I
Right.
just need to be smarter.
Kirshkin is going to the dumb stand. I only have 2 actions this turn. It's just gonna take a step back. Didn't want to get too far away from their bodyguard, and is going to. I have to roll over a 5. I did not. So I guess my one action that I get to make an attack fails because I'm dazzled. So, that was
Color
Kirst-
sprite clutch.
That was Kirshkin's turn. The dazzled's going to be around for a while. Brings us back to Delistrustane.
Hey, Matt.
Yep.
On their character sheet,
Yeah.
on the cog, they're rolling to GM only right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Chat can still see the rolls, but
Set down like at the bottom or?
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do
Everything-
days.
All right. Roll me another D20 plus 7. Because I think Days is another.
Days is the save or suck spell.
Okay, it's will, right?
Yeah.
So I think they need to roll against.
It's 17 for Delistrustane, I think. And this was against. Is this the one against the one right in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. Does not save, and it's only a failure, not a crit failure. So give me a quick second.
Still placeholders.
Days. All right, so failure. Stunned 1. All right, so they lose an action.
Put days into it.
Thank you. You have 1 action remaining, Shy.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find the thing that allows them to show the rolls.
Okay, I just hit him. Nope, that didn't work.
Nope.
Oof.
Did not. I'll be able to find it. But yeah.
All right, that brings us to that's weird. The names. Am I using the right creature? I think I am.
Yeah, these guys might just have unique names.
Just one. Give me one quick second here. I just want to make sure I've got something right here. Creatures and hazards, monsters.
Yes, Matt. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to fix them rolling to you myself without looking at their stat blocks.
That's okay. I'll just tell you guys what they roll.
That's fine.
He is stun 1. He only has 2 actions, and he doesn't like that, so he's just going to try and smack again. This is the wrong stat one. Smack Shy in the face with the hammer. Or
Sounds
a
good.
maul.
Sounds
All right.
good.
All right. So that is a 9, so that's not going to work.
Sorry.
And second one, because they're supposed to be protecting Kirshkin, they are going to 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm gonna need some checks from people too. Sorry, Maul 11. No, this guy is terrible. You know what? All right. That brings us to Benji.
Benji the
Oh.
Basenji.
Yeah.
Okay, no, this is correct because
Yep.
this is he has a name, but this is just still the right creature. Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna move right up here with my move action, and I believe I can hit the bad boy with my range attack from here. I'm going to use 1 action to drop into Arcane Cascade, which gives me.
Actually, hold on, Benji. I believe you are within. Are you within 20 feet? No.
Of which person?
Of this one over here. You're 25, I think. So never mind.
Yeah. Oh, 20 feet diagonally. Yeah.
Wait
Oh.
a minute. Wait a minute.
What's that?
I'm going to laugh if this is the case.
What's the case?
So remember, this came preloaded by Roll20.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is set to D&D and not Pathfinder.
God.
Oh,
Oh, so that diagonal's a little different.
That diagonal's a little different. I was like,
Alright.
that diagonal doesn't seem right.
Let's see. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
No.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it then.
No. Okay. Well, I actually do need to get within 20 feet if I'm gonna hit him with an attack.
Well, as long
so-
as don't worry. As long as you weren't starting within 20 feet.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. So I'll move.
Oh, by the by,
I'll take it.
Shy.
Yes.
It didn't come up because you didn't do anything in your turn that required it. Could you roll me a will save
Also.
Oh,
never mind.
and roll it again?
Okay.
oh, with disadvantage
Yes,
or
because
advantage?
now this is going to. Okay. You failed because you had to take the worst of your two results because you started your turn in their unlucky aura.
Oh,
Hmm.
So,
Yep.
so we'll if it comes back to you, we'll read up. So Benji, go ahead with your stuff.
Okay. I do want to say that Benji looks really bad at 3 HP. Arrow's bleeding. It's really bad. But I run up to where I am now. I drop into my arcade cascade stance for one
Ooh.
action. When I do that, I kind of take out a whole bunch of cards and I grab one, and like it's all shiny and cool and anime. You can hear like fire crackling in the background as I then use my focus spell called Shooting Star, which
Ooh.
means he loses any cover. Well, I actually gave you the exact wording of it because it doesn't just lose cover; it's a different thing.
I think we have that on your sheet, right?
Yes, we do.
You can just probably click on that and it'll show up in
Yeah.
chat.
Okay.
Unless
Starlight
I mixed
Span.
that up too.
Here we go. Might even be a roll to hit automatically. No, just a thing.
Oh, that's Starlight Span. That's not Shooting Star.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a feat.
Oh, that's a feat.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the focus spell.
Here it is, Shooting Star. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the thing itself. So you let loose a projectile that flies true, leaves the blazing. I guess got to roll to hit.
Oh, basically, it's like guiding strike.
Yeah. And I get bonus damage for my arcane cascade.
Ooh.
Thing. Ooh.
Nice.
That's a 20 hit.
Yes, just by a little bit.
I'll take it. So let's see, D4, but it's going to be a total of 3 damage, and that's going to be force damage because of my arcane cascade. And by casting Shooting Star, I get my spell strike back if I'm still alive next turn.
And you
And
said that was 4 damage in total then?
Total of 3 damage, 3 force
Oh.
damage.
Okay, 3 then. Okay. That was your whole turn then, Benji?
Yep, moving, tickling him, and standing
Avi
there.
Avi. And Ophelia, you'll be up next after Avi Avi.
sure thing.
I think I'm gonna do a 3-action magic missile. Why not?
Do you want to wait for that?
I was thinking about it. Actually, you know what I'll do? I think Avi turns over her shoulder and is like, I'm scared. Can you sing? And I'll hold my turn
Aw.
until after Ophelia.
So how many actions is it to control my fate? Is it just one or is it
1.
it's one action? Okay. So I am going to be who wouldn't sing when cute little Avi is asking you to sing. We're totally gonna
Oh, hold
bard
on.
song.
No
Huh.
worries, Matt. I swapped the two of them in order because she delayed. It's still Ophelia's.
Yeah, it's still Ophelia's turn. Yeah, go ahead. Ophelia.
Okay. I'm going to cast Inspire Courage, Bard Song. You got me anytime you want me, baby. And we're gonna go a little Transistor tonight, one of my favorite video games of all
Oh.
time. I see the spine of the world sparkle and shine like the inside. I see the spine of the world. I know it's mine, twisted and tied.
As per tradition, have a hero point.
Oh,
As per
you have
tradition.
on vinyl? Why
I
are we
do.
not listening to that?
Oh my
tonight?
god,
I
I want to
put it on after this.
All right, I'm
honestly.
coming right over. Let's go listen to it.
All right, you got 2 actions remaining.
All right, and then I am going to have Briar Rose go up with her rapier and smacky.
All right, this is on the bug man.
Oh, great. Cool.
Oh, you clicked the item, not the attack.
Great.
Just gotta scroll down a little bit lower to the attack
A
section.
little bit
on
lower.
this-
Okay, great. This
Yeah.
is so incredibly handy,
Isn't
by
it?
the way.
When it works right.
When it works right.
When the world's not on fire.
I want to say it's not there.
Oh, let me take a look at it for you. Sprite. Character sheet.
Unless it's little.
Yeah, it's the melee strikes. It's a little bit down on the character sheet for the sprite. It's right above the spells.
Right above. So it's clicking the actual thing. Can I click this? Is that?
There you go.
There you go.
Oops, you rolled a nat 2.
Oh,
Oh no. Well, that's one.
That's 1 action, yeah.
Let's go for
1d6 minus 3. So if you rolled a 1, would you heal them for 2?
let's do luminous spark.
Oh,
I think you rolled damage, not the attack.
Okay. If I click
you gotta
so if I
the
click
name.
on the okay, so now I click on the name.
Yeah, you
There you
click
go.
on the number 2 specifically.
Nice.
Eight.
That's much better.
I click 19.
And this is still on the bug guy or the farther one?
The closest.
But
All
that
right.
will be at a -5 because of map, so at 13.
I'm afraid that pings off of its buggy hide.
With
then.
a 19?
No,
That's
minus. It's
Yeah, you-
his second attack in a row.
Ah, yes.
Oh, okay.
So -4 plus 1 from Bard Song, so -3 technically.
Yeah.
So very close, but off. That brings us back to Avi.
All right, then I will do my 3-action magic missile with Bard Song. That's 5, 4. I don't think it rolled the other 2, did it?
No, you have to magic missile. You have to click 3 times.
Ah,
So 5,
2,
2, so total
and
7.
another 5.
So
And then I
12
think I add 3
plus 1 to
that?
each. Yeah.
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 So
So 15 in total.
I want to do the first and the second to this guy, and the third to the one in the back.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
In future, please say that ahead of time.
Sorry.
That's all right. So the first 2 you said to the first guy?
Yes.
yeah, so
Okay.
9 to the first guy, 6 to the second.
Okay, that's actually easier to math.
Yep.
Do you
And
even math?
6 to the second one. Okay.
And then Matt, did you know if you click on the token,
Yep.
you'll see the numbers pop up for the health bar. If you
Yep.
highlight the health bar and then press minus and then the number and then press enter, it'll do the math for you.
That seems like a lot of extra steps. Moving on to Igora.
Very simple. The anti-Benji is going to get a spell cast on them.
Anti-Benji.
That boy.
From the Eidolon.
Using the Eidolon as the target. So I need to make a will save.
All right, we'll save on Kirshkin. 11.
Failure. So he takes the full damage and the penalty. So he's going to take 9 mental damage.
Ouch.
And what is the penalty? And it gets a -1 penalty against creatures other than my Eidolon.
Nice.
And that's just now till for a minute because they failed.
All right. Is that your whole turn?
Nope, that's my first 2 actions. And then with my last action, Gamma's going to give the evil gremlin beside it a belly bump.
Okay.
Boop.
Just waiting for that to load.
Yep, I
love
have
it.
to add in the bard song stuff.
I love that it does sonic damage because I'm just imagining like the ripple off the belly. Yeah. It's
Goodness gracious, that will
Holy
be a,
crap!
that will be a crit, resulting in
Okay.
12 damage.
12 sonic damage.
and the deadly D8 attached to it
And
as
the
well.
deadly
Oh
D8.
yeah.
Roll your deadly D8.
I, for-
see.
And one
It's-
for. Did you add the bard song in that already?
I've already added the bard song into that, Matt.
Okay. So roll
But let's add that D8. So 12 plus another
3.
3, so 15 in total.
And that is exactly what you need to take out Havoc's, the best skit, so I can stop track on that one.
Bye-bye.
Gamma, eat the other one. And that's me.
All right.
Mm.
Kirshkin is looking very peeved at all this and is going to run up to Gamma and just take, because I'm no longer stunned, still dazzled though. All right, that one I can do a normal attack. He's going to make attack with
Let's
where is it? Short sword. 14 against Gamma.
Need a 17 to hit Gamma.
Okay, and second attack.
Funky boy Gom.
23.
Oh, that will
my.
hit. Crit.
7. Oh, it's a crit?
No, that will hit,
No.
but it won't crit.
Yeah, sorry. 7 piercing damage as
Too excited there, Matt. Too
Kirshkin
excited.
slices down into Gamma's rubbery hide.
7 piercing damage.
Yes.
Okay, so 20. 13. Okay.
All right. All right, we are back to Delatristane.
Igora gets a nosebleed.
All right, I will move here. And
What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all them spells?
I will do. I don't know if like this is like a real test and we can't hurt them or what.
Just kill him.
Okay. Magic missiles. I do 2 to the walrus and 1 to the guy above him.
Yes, kill Gamma.
Okay,
If you kill Gamma, you kill Igora.
that's fine. This is.
Did you mean to attack the the walrus is actually Will's summon.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Then I attack the thing and this guy.
All right, so 2 magic missiles.
Yeah.
All right.
2d4 plus 2.
D4 plus 2.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay,
actually,
so
no.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Right. And unknowingly, this is not even affected by the unlucky aura, unknowingly. So, sorry, how much damage in total?
9.
Thank you.
No worries.
Much appreciated. All right. That was Havoc's is gone. I'm gonna move him off there. Benji, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm starting my turn in the bad luck.
Yeah, give me
aura.
2 will saves.
Oh, okay. All right, so the first, there it is.
Nice.
Very nice.
Those are both both passes. So those one was just.
So no bad luck for me.
No
bad
bad
luck for
luck
you.
for this good boy.
Oh,
boy.
little tail starts wagging. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna stay where I am because I can still hit him. So yeah, I'm gonna spell strike with the cantrip. I'm going to attach to this card telekinetic projectile. So it'll be 2 actions to hit him. And here goes a bunch of nothing. Oh wait, is that? Oh, that's just the damage, not the. Is
No,
that
that's an
damage?
attack.
That's the attack.
Well, that sucked. Okay.
Yeah.
That's wasted. I'm gonna roll again. Hopefully, I can actually hit this guy with my
Crit
last
finish.
action.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
91.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this will be. Did it roll damage at all? No, just a hit.
No, and also that's only attack number that rolled attack number 1 again. So that's only a 10 because your spell strike counts as 2 attacks.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
right. Yeah, it's true.
So
True.
it
I
doesn't
knew there's a
hit. So
penalty. I forgot. Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, it's what it is.
did you move at all, or no? The spell strike was 2 actions too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Will. Ophelia, you're up, and Avi, you're up next.
Righty. We're gonna go for another color spray.
Where are you?
Where am I?
Is Benji on top of you?
Me?
No.
Oh, I'm
Ophelia's
far
down here.
back. I have not moved.
Oh,
Ophelia's way in the
sorry,
back.
I was too much zoomed in.
The sprite is up here.
She's keeping it safe today.
Do you
She
have
is
multiple?
not getting purple pox
Do you
again.
have multiple casts of color spray?
I mean, it's for a -1 level sprite, so I'm assuming not.
No.
What?
Oh, yeah, probably not.
I
It's
can
through
check.
It's through the sprite.
Yeah, it's through the sprite.
I'll check.
I mean, it's 2 action.
The sprite gets 1 a day.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that's a pretty good spell. So
We are gonna go with
Good days.
Luminous Spark.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 25.
goodness gracious, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
25.
hold on. I need the sprite to take a will save because it started in the unlucky aura.
Gotcha,
2 will saves.
Uh-oh, where's that?
I can do it if you'd like. So
Sure, yes, please.
yeah, it's just right up. It's right beside their AC.
Oh, I see it. Oh no, it's so bad.
All right, so that
13
is a
and a 6.
failure. So now that means just essentially you have to roll twice for any check, and I think
Okay.
attacks count as checks.
Okay.
Attacks count as checks.
So roll that attack again, not
Alright.
at number 2 or anything. Just roll again.
Oh,
You still hit. You're good.
okay,
I'd
great.
love to see it.
We
So
love
that's-
to see it.
That will be a plus Bard Song, so that'll be
23.
3 fire. 3 fire damage.
Nice.
Nice.
You on fire.
Assuming the sprite consists of Ophelia as an ally.
Well, I would assume so. Let's see. And that's just 1?
Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that 2
you
more
could make
times.
another.
And
Well,
I
one more.
don't do I have to do it every time? Twice?
Because you failed, yes. And as long as once you fail, as long as you're within the unluck aura, which is 20 feet, I don't necessarily have to tell
And
you
you
that.
take the second one or you take the worst one?
You take the worst one. It's an
Okay.
unlucky aura.
So that's a 9. No.
All right.
And that one's a 21.
22.
22.
Technically, you're not rolling the third attacks. So actually, that would be -2, actually. So that would be actually 11. The 21 becomes an 11 because that's your third attack, I think.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that does not hit then.
Dang. Okay.
But I think you, Ophelia, still have a couple more actions.
Yeah, so the sprite gets 2 actions for every 1 action Ophelia uses to command it. So
Though I imagine up to a minimum, a maximum of 3.
yes, up to a maximum of 3. So Ophelia has 1 action left as the caster.
You want to maintain Bard Song?
Sure do.
Okay, then that's the remaining action.
Excellent.
Avi, you're up. Igora, you are up next.
I'm scooching forward 5 feet and doing a little zappy.
All right. Reflex, you say. 18.
Oh, well, he takes
It is its-
three,
it is
technically
the-
4, because of Bard Song.
I guess.
Because he takes half damage.
All right, so 4, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Igara.
Well, I'm just going to roll the will save for Gamma because
Yeah, Gamma's in the unlucky,
Yeah.
and you have to roll it twice.
so first one
15, second one
13.
13. Those are both failures. So
Cool.
basically, just Gamma now is unlucky
That's
as long as
fine.
you're within 20 feet.
Gamma will attack attack once with the belly bump.
Give it a
The
second.
downside about having the auto bard feature on is that I have to add 1 every time.
I mean, you could
Sorry,
you could
not
just not bother, and
sorry.
we can do it.
Yeah. So 16 is the low, flat-footed.
16 does not hit even flat-footed.
Cool. And then in which case, with my other 2 actions, because that's pretty useless, Igara is going to Electric Arkham.
We'll say
Oh,
a reflex.
But that will be 1 higher because of Bard Song, so it'll be 8. 7, sorry. Brain no work.
Crit success
Cool.
on the reflex.
No damage. That's Igara.
Kirshkin is starting to look a little twitchy. Is kind of glancing about, taking a fair amount of damage from y'all, and now that they've lost their bodyguard. But just gonna take swipes at dear Gamma. I'm okay for this one. So this is gonna be a short sword strike. 25.
Hits does not crit.
Okay. And technically, because you are
Unlucky.
under the effect unlucky, you're going to take an extra d6 damage from this.
Oh, that might knock me out. Yeah,
That
okay.
sucks.
I pass out. Gamma
Oof.
disappears.
Oof.
Bye bye,
Uh,
Walrus Man.
Kirshkin's going to take a step. Yeah, now he's got blood up.
Hey, do you know what the best part is, though, Matt?
What's that?
It's not a concentration.
What is?
He just has a -1 to hit anyone but me.
Does it last? How long does it last?
1 minute.
Okay. I can make an attack then beyond my dazzledness. So I'm going to make a attack on. Oh, why did Benji move?
Oh, I'm still here. I'm right there.
Oh, did I?
I don't think he's moved.
Oh,
He
I
hasn't.
think. Oh, I moved side to side rather than
Mhm.
diagonal. Sorry.
Yeah.
So gonna
No.
and Benji passed his will save, so I'm not going to get extra damage here. But this is number 2 for the short sword.
-1.
24.
With the -1 and the -3 or 4.
Yep. I
Holy
rolled a
crap.
natural 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
probably.
That's 8 damage to you, Benji.
Yeah, I'm -5.
Super down.
Yeah, that's
Tonight I dine on PC hearts.
Yeah.
Where the
but-
heck are all of the professors?
Where are the teacher?
Ow!
I mean, it's just like any other post-secondary school. The people
Delatristane,
in danger
it
lose
is your
professors
turn.
down.
Okay, move in front of this guy, right? And then I'd give him the burning hands.
Take him out, girl.
You do okay now. Shy, I love you. You don't have to move, and if you do move, you will get Benji possibly killing PJ.
Why do you look so put out?
Oh, Benji got a hero point, so you are now incapable of dying, technically, unless I kill
Okay.
everyone and take the time
I
to stomp
move
on your throat.
here. I move there and then do burning hands.
Perfect. Yes, you
Nice.
can do that. Thank you
I-
for not murdering your party members.
We appreciate it.
I don't.
We know you.
I
don't.
appreciate it, Shy.
I mean, if Benji
Whatever.
dies, I
All
can
right, so
come
that
back as
is going to
champion.
be a reflex versus 17.
Yeah.
Thankfully, reflex is my best save, knock on wood. Crit.
Oh my god.
Yep.
All right, Benji, your turn. Please give me a flat D20.
Technically, Benji should have moved in the initiative order to right before the thing that knocked him out.
So Ophelia, it's your turn. You
Yeah.
see, unfortunately, both after a horrible slice of froggy blood, both Gamma disappears and Igora clutches his head and falls to the ground, and then the thing leaps out and stabs poor Benji in the gut, who then collapses. Your classmates are falling into pools of their own blood.
The crazy thing about this
You want to keep singing?
Just keep dancing. Just keep dancing.
Oh my gosh.
pump as much
Okay.
damage out as you guys can.
Oh man.
I'm down to electric arc, babes. That's all I got.
Damage is damage.
If I can get up, I can do at least telekinetic projectile, and on a crit, I might do something.
Can you shield people who are down?
No.
Or no?
Oh, it's
I'm
just
not going to be one
you.
of those DMs that I'm not going to try and coup de grace the players.
Don't
worry.
coup de grace
Oh.
the players. God damn it.
Yet.
Yet. All right. We're looking into it. All right.
This is
Well, we're
probably
gonna
a safe
have
one.
my sprite go up, and she gonna smack him again with the. Oh no, she disappeared. Where'd she go?
Oh, she's still there.
No,
Well-
I mean I had her up, and then
Oh.
I don't have her up.
I think I made the good choice to bring the unlucky aura to you guys.
Oh, I'm so sad.
That unlucky aura is awful.
Yeah,
it
it's
really
mean.
is.
Yeah, it's
It's
real mean,
what
especially for like a level 1
Super
PCs.
mean.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go for a luminous spark. And does she need to make will saves again?
Nope. You just are unlucky because you failed previously.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a 9. 10.
Ophelia, give me
Yes.
an Arcana check.
Of course.
This will be free.
So don't forget about your other spells.
24. You
25.
realize that just sort of sussing this out, this unlucky aura probably isn't very big, and to escape it, you could just get your pixie to move.
That's true.
But you've already done your attacks for this turn, and sadly, none of them hit.
Ooh. Okay, so then I still have stuff to do, correct?
Yes. Do you want to keep Bard Song up?
I'm keeping Bard Song up.
All right. I think that's all your actions.
She still technically has one more.
Okay.
There's technically one more.
I was getting a little confused with all the sprite actions.
You could
I know.
move your sprite.
I mean, I might as well keep her there anyway. She
Yeah,
can take
the
a hit.
That's true. That's true.
All right. We on to Avi then, I guess.
All right. Same stuff, I guess. I'm going to electric arc.
All right.
Not bad. 8
8.
total.
I failed.
Well, he takes all 8 of that electric damage then.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that your whole turn, or you have one action left?
Technically, I still have one action left. I guess I can use shield.
Okay. Igora.
Yep, I'm going
Igora
to-
and then Benji, you're gonna do.
Yay.
I'm going to make my flat check. Luckily, it didn't go down for a crit, so I'm not going to instantly die.
Cooper laughing in the background.
19. You are stabilized, I
Nice.
guess.
Nice.
Did you put Bard Song on that? Does that count?
No.
No.
Figures.
Benji.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Is the flat check a save?
Yeah, it's a DC 10 plus the
No,
level.
but I just
of-
mean, is it a save?
No, it's a flat check.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a flat check.
And you needed a 15?
A 12.
12.
No.
Oh, no.
No. I need it's 10 plus the level of
Dying.
dying, which I'm at dying 1.
You're at dying 2. You went down on a crit, right?
No,
I don't
I went
think it's
down on a crit, but I only take more if after I'm down, I'm critted.
No, if you get crit and that's what causes you to go down, you go to dying 2 instead of 1.
Okay. Yeah, well then I don't succeed, which means I now am at dying 3.
hero point.
He has a hero point. He only needs to use it though if he fails his next save. Or thing. But Kirshkin actually drops their sword and falls onto their back. Like, no, please don't hurt me, mighty warriors. I am just a
What?
misguided gremlin. Don't
Fuck
hurt
him up.
me.
Kill him. Decapitate him. Slit his
Um,
throat. Cut him. Stab him. Pluck
mean,
out his eyes.
it's your-
Do something.
It's your turn, Shy.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck.
All right, since he's on his fucking back, I'm gonna do tether, right? And I'm binding this motherfucker to me.
Tether.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually could be interesting then.
Uh-oh. Don't say that.
Everything's interesting to me.
I know. You stop
Heather.
that right now.
It's a level 1 spell.
What do you want, Dahlia?
It's a reflex save, Matt.
Okay. 18 beats it by 1.
Are you kidding me?
Rolling around the ground.
Yep, so he has a -5 speed penalty.
Reflex. Reflex is their best save, and y'all keep doing reflex checks.
Not on purpose.
We're level
Okay.
1. We got what we got.
That's fair.
That's
I
true.
have 2 more rolls, right?
Tether
2 more
is
actions.
1 action.
2 more
2 action.
actions.
No, tether is 2 action, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
It's
That's
one action. Tether is
It-
one
I think
action.
It's not
incorrect.
input correctly. It's
Yeah.
2 actions.
I'm looking at the
What?
actual spell.
What?
Yeah.
This is rude. This is rude.
Yes, we need to. I will make a point of getting
We
all
need
your
to
spells.
fix your character sheet, Shy. I apologize. I'm bad at things.
You're not bad at things. This guy's just rude.
He is very rude. So you have one. You have 1 action left. You
Okay,
want to
hold on. I have to Google.
kick him?
I mean, could just smack him.
No, my strength is a 1. It's not as good as Ray's. So I have to Google. I have to
You
see
could
what I'm
smack him
doing.
anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably have unarmed strike.
What is this one? Where are you?
So lazy.
Electric arc. What do you
2
do?
actions.
Come here. 2 actions.
Yeah, most cantrips are
It's
2
a
actions.
cantrip. Oh
Yep.
my god.
Yep.
You
I
could.
don't think there's a way you can kill this thing.
Ridiculous.
Also, chat, sorry for going over. It's just, I think we're done the chapter after we beat this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's very
That's
little.
okay. We started late, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Okay, there we go. I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
It might.
Shield, fair enough.
You could say it's rough. That's funny.
All right.
Did
Yeah.
a 17 hit flat-footed.
17 will actually hit flat-footed. Yes. You
4
give them a black eye.
18?
18 with Bard Song.
For 5 damage.
Yep. This is my fault because technically you're not actually supposed to fall on their back, but I thought it would be appropriately pathetic, so I made them do that. But
Well, the
I will-
sprite's providing flanking.
that's true also. Provide my hubris. So yeah, ow. Ophelia, you're up next. They look pretty beaten, pathetic on the ground.
Bad. I don't feel bad for them.
They're unarmed.
I've hurt all my friends. I don't care. So let's see. With
God,
the
we are going to get in so much shit if we play.
25, with the 25 that I had in our Arcana, would I know how far that the Fae needs to move out of the unlucky radius?
Yeah, you think 20, as long as you're over 20 feet away.
20 feet away, but will her attack? What is the range on it? Range 20.
Ah, That's a problem then.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also get the fairy just to sit on them or something.
Oh.
Yes, because a tiny creature is gonna do that much to her, to him, her, them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, great. My phone is apparently not charging.
Also, looking at the dying rules, I think I only lose 2. It's not if I'm crit and dropped, it's if I'm already dropped and the guy crits me. Instead of losing 1 point, then I lose 2.
Okay. A 19 and an 18. 18 is the least.
With the bard song, it's just shy, I'm afraid.
Ah!
Oh wait, hold on, flanking.
Flanking, and they're on their back.
Well, that doesn't compound. It's flanking or that. So yeah. Oh, they are looking at so rough. Actually, you know what? Bard song too. Yeah, that takes them down to 0.
Oh my gosh.
And they let out kind of a squeak as they fall into unconsciousness. No, I only did as Stone Ghost told me to. Oh.
I go over and I kick him.
Yeah. Oh. And just because we've gone so late, I'm going to say that's where we're going to end things. There's going to be a little bit of epilogue at the very start of the next session, but in preparation, y'all do get to level 2.
Assuming 2 of our people can make their death save.
Yeah, everyone, people who are on they've each got at least 1 hero point left, so they're guaranteed to live. Even if they fail, they can then use the hero point to automatically stabilize. So,
That's a good point. That's right.
That's great.
Well, chats, thank you so much for coming down tonight and staying with us.
Yeah, sorry for running late.
The 4-legged fur creature beside me is making strange noises, so I'm going to say have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out and sticking with us.
Good night, everybody.
As I try to get my remote access to work again so I can turn off the stream.
You got this.
And then the stream didn't want to end.
Bye-bye.
We just played through the whole next chapter.